This one is about only JS. And I'm vaguely recognize the name. Only vaguely. I'm not 100% sure what Only JS was about, but apparently this is a young woman who completely ruined her content creation career. And I do love me some SunnyV2 stuff. So this one may be a bit rage-inducing. Yeah, the name sounds familiar to me too. I just can't place it. I don't know if I've ever watched any of Only JS's videos. But should be interesting. So let's check it out.
Only JS might officially be the world's worst content thief.
This is Only JS. She's built a career stealing other people's content. Here's her stealing from me last week.
She's being exposed in full compilations of her copying videos word for word, and is now frantically creating fake Reddit posts to explain where she supposedly got her ideas from.
The middle part with the script comes from a comment she made and then deleted.
The irony is that JS had previously tweeted, TikTok creators should be called out when they copy other TikTok creators' videos word for word, which had come after another TikToker, the Jonathan Moss, had copied one of JS's videos back in 2020.
People born in March are way more likely to have asthma, and I can actually speak to this one because my little sister, the only one born in March, has asthma.
People born in March are actually more likely to have asthma, and I can speak to that because my cousin, the only person born in March, has asthma.
JS therefore publicly
Well, that's pretty damning for that guy, positive for JS, but and now that I'm seeing her content, I do vaguely recall seeing one or two of her little shorts. I do remember seeing one or two of her little shorts in that style. Yeah, Drowning Mose, shocking that what she said is not correct. Get that butt out of my face. I don't know who did. I don't know who did. I don't know, Pactra. I do not know.
called him out, writing, "This dude has copied my content more than once, and when I call him out on it, he threatens me," which accompanied the following video.
I just think it's really weird when other big creators think it's okay to copy my video word for word and act like you didn't.
Jonathan replied by stating, "Yeah, so I just read it off Google, and it's really just reading right out the book, essentially accusing."
Wait. Let me see that again.
I just read it off Google.
Here's how your birth month affects the rest of your life. I'm sorry, I don't buy this excuse. Yes, you can read it off Google like this, but... Okay. Chat. Agree or disagree? And first of all, let's go on the assumption that only Jay's put her video out first, and this guy put his video out after. Was his entire delivery of the information almost completely a word-for-word copy of only JS, other than swapping out sister with cousin? Well, I mean, the delivery was, other than maybe some head movements, the articulation and the affect was damn near identical. It's paywalled, of course. Yeah, so... And again, this is going on the assumption her video did release first, before his video. Because we don't have the timestamps on that.
And it's really just reading right out the book, essentially accusing JS of copying and pasting articles she found on Google. JS responded to this by stating, he said that he found it on Google, which I mean he did, but only after watching my video.
Okay, she's presenting a bad argument here. Because her argument could simply be, yeah, I found it on Google too. It's the way you presented it. You presented it in a duplicate way, even to what I said. There's a difference between finding something on Google and stating this fact when someone else has stated the same fact. Like, if she said that and then he presented his own TikTok, I was like, hey, you know what? I found out something interesting. People born in March have more of a predisposition to asthma than anyone else. And you know what? My cousin is the only person in my immediate family that I know of that was born in March, and he has asthma. So maybe there's some truth to that. Like, if he had changed up the delivery, instead of making his delivery almost a carbon copy of hers, there wouldn't be this problem. Then he could make the argument of, I found it on Google. Then he could make that argument and the argument would stick and make sense. But his delivery was a carbon copy. And so your argument is invalid.
I'm now getting a huge amount of hate, people saying I'm lying, I copied Google too, I'm problematic, I should be cancelled, etc. I have a hard time dealing with the negativity before clarifying her position on stealing videos. I don't own facts, information is fair game, but blatantly copying content is not.
Exactly.
However, at this point in
That's what she should have led with. That last argument is what she should have led with. I'm not saying that I own the facts presented. I'm saying that the manner in which I delivered the facts was copied almost word for word. If she had said that, people would have been like, okay, yeah, she would have probably gotten around a resounding, okay, yeah, that I can understand. I respect that. I respect that position. But she didn't, and I don't know why. Who knows why she didn't?
In time, only JS was already blatantly copying others. Only JS has been
Look, hang on.
Only
Well, that's not good. That's not good.
JS was already blatantly copying others. Only JS has been accused of copying content since Vine. This girl was called out for this years ago. I only know her because she pops up every couple of years in copy drama. She's been doing this for years. Take for example her first YouTube video, God isn't real but why he exists. Well, let's just play her audio while also showing a popular Reddit post written by someone else on the atheism subreddit.
I have absolute proof that God does not exist. This proof is absolute, but immaterial. You can't see it or measure it, but it exists. It's beyond comprehension, and thus we should not even question it. It's everywhere, at all times. You just need to have faith that it's there and that it's truth. My proof is as real as any God.
JS's script had been completely plagiarized.
Well, boy. Yeah, must be a coincidence here. And you said Taurus JS is a hypocrite, also as a posting unsubstantiated rumor theories, all wives' tales as fact. I mean, Taurus, welcome to the internet and TikTok. There are thousands, tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands of TikTokers that present unsubstantiated theory and old wives' tales as fact. That's nothing new. Not at all. And people will still go, oh yeah, that's right, isn't it? That's correct. Absolutely. I'll take that as gospel.
Strangely enough, she offered sources in the description, yet didn't include the post she'd copied, possibly to divert viewers' attention from her blatant thievery. In Is Time Travel Real, JS applied a similar strategy. She made an interesting video using many calculations, and even love reacted a comment reading, I can only imagine how much effort this took. She'd supposedly gotten the information from these 4 sources, yet she failed.
But I'm waiting for the but.
Failed to reference this article here, from which most of the video was plagiarized.
But we can also control the rate at which we move through time. This is a consequence of relativity and that not all clocks are the same. Let's say somehow you were able to build a big enough rocket to provide a constant acceleration of 9.8 meters per second, and you could somehow reach the center of the Milky Way galaxy, a healthy 20,000 light years away, in just a couple of decades of your personal time.
22,000 and change, actually. 22,000 and change light years away. Haha. Ask me how I know.
You could stop for a few hours there, have a picnic, take some pictures, and hop back on your rocket and come back to Earth.
At least only JS had changed a couple words. However, for another video a look at Netflix, the same couldn't be said. She began by plagiarizing Comparatech
As of
No, Xanax, because in Elite Dangerous, the trip from the bubble, which is basically where Seoul is, to Colonia, which is only about, I think, if I remember correctly, 1 or 2,000 light years from Sag A. That trip is like 22,000 and some change light years. So, and again, Elite is Frontier made Elite a 1-to-1 representation of the Milky Way galaxy. So the light years you can take as being reasonably accurate in terms of distance. So yeah, I think it's like to Colonia it's like 22,000 some change. I think if memory serves, Sag A is an additional maybe 1 to 3,000 light years from Colonia. So
2020, Netflix users watched an average of 3.2 hours of video per day through the service. That's 6 billion collective hours per month.
before moving on to Forbes.
Netflix is facing some seriously steep competition with new powerhouses such as Disney Plus and the soon-to-be-launched Apple TV.
Concluding with a segment stolen
Yeah,
word
boy.
for word from LinkedIn post.
In 2013,
oh, thank you, Cryptic. Thank you for the gifted. And a Hylian, refresh your stream to if the ads are still playing, someone tell Hylian to refresh stream.
Netflix required massive amounts of fast storage and fast networking for streaming. At the time, it had 100 to 150 terabytes per server, which has grown massively since then. Netflix CEO Reese Hastings stated in 2015 that users have streamed 42.5 billion hours of video through the service.
Very good editing, and your script is also very good. It's just a shame that JS didn't write it. Some of her TikToks were also pretty suspicious.
Everybody's tired all the time, right? No matter how much sleep we get or caffeine we
Okay. I have to ask, why this choice? I have to wonder, why did she make this choice for her hair? This does not look good. Oh god, Cryptic. Like, I have to wonder, why did, like, I know this is, like, completely sideways from what we're talking about, but, like, I liked her hair before. I liked the brunette, the longer style, it looked nice. Why did she go with this choppy, two-tone look? Kaibo, you know what? You may be right. You may be absolutely right. She's going for the Billie Eilish look, because it's edgy and in. I don't fucking know. And Eki, I would argue that I don't think she thinks she's smart. This could very well be another case of clout chasing. And so she wants to look smart to chase that clout. I think that may be closer to the truth. And Pink, Billie Eilish is a singer. Billie Eilish is a musical artist.
consume, but also we have a lot of trouble even just falling asleep, and we're constantly hungry, but also kind of always nauseous. We're spending every waking moment either working or cleaning, but feeling like nothing ever actually gets accomplished.
In a different video, she simply took this meme and changed the character's name to match her own.
Who are you guys? I'm Productive JS, and I'm Workout JS. Yeah, I was kind of just hoping to be relaxed JS today. Oh yeah.
Okay, I've seen this artist. I've seen her stuff. JS? Fuck you for plagiarizing her. She makes some very cute and funny and relatable little strips. So fuck you for plagiarizing her.
That's fine. We'll just be here, silently judging you.
But you could still argue there was some creativity. The sources were coming from other websites, and Jace was converting them into video format. This was different to stealing from other TikTokers, which if we go back to her tweet, only Jace was strictly a—
Yeah, you know what, Patrick? You're right. Like, this is, like, okay. Take, for example, what I'm doing. I am reacting to content. Now, this is obviously not a one-to-one comparison. Hi, Mannix. People were missing you. People were asking about you, Mannix. You're late. People were going, where's Mannix? Where's Mannix? You owe people an apology. Okay, so, like, take, for example, what I'm doing. Now, obviously, this is not a one-to-one comparison of what only Jace is doing. Obviously, because I am not, I'm using I'm utilizing other content that has been produced, and I am creating content from that. However, number one, I am not scripting any of my reaction. All of my reaction is cold, off the cuff, like reacting as I see it for the first time. That's why when you guys suggest videos, if I've seen them before, I will not react to them because I've seen them before. I want my reactions to be, first time viewing, off the cuff, cold, initial reactions. So none of my reactions are scripted. I'm not copying any other content creators' reactions to said video. But at the same time, at the conclusion of each react, not only will I like the person's video, I will actually link the content creator's video in chat, and I link it in the post I put on YouTube to give and I actually put it as original, to give that content creator their due credit, like, hey, this is their content. If you like it, this is where you can find that. So, yeah, I mean, if you're going to use another creator's content for your own, either in what I'm doing or with what JS is doing, yes, you should give credit. Because, yeah, there's so much creativity in the world. Trying to come up with your own original, never done before content, insanely difficult. It is insanely difficult. So if you are gonna sort of piggyback off another creator's content, which admittedly I'm doing that to a degree. I'm using their content for as a part of the construction of my own. Give credit to that person who created the original content. Give them their credit. And it's also why I don't react to videos typically that come out like immediately, or I will usually wait a day or two. Some cases, if it's like a hot news item, like with some of Rev's stuff, I might react to it right away because it is a hot news item. So there's something I kind of want to react to immediately because it's still fresh in people's minds. But for a lot of them, I let them cook. Scott's got a new video out. It came out today. Am I reacting to it? No. I'm going to let it cook. I'm going to give it a couple days to let it cook so Scott can get his just dues. Okay, house guest, have a good night.
against. However, perhaps she hated other people doing it, as this was secretly her strategy.
If you're attracted to the golden retriever personality,
If you like the golden retriever type of people,
it could mean that you like being in control and making decisions.
it could mean that you have some issues around giving up control.
However, it could also mean that you simply like good company and that you're normal.
Well, this could mean that you just like having good company around and you're normal.
In examples such as that one, Jace had stolen just a couple sentences, but there were other examples where she'd copied entire videos.
How to fake your own death.
How to fake your own death.
Immediately start paying off all your debt.
You're also going to want to pay off all of your debt.
This ensures that no debt collectors will come looking after you.
It's going to ensure that no debt collectors come looking for you.
Next, start slowly
it.
auctioning off all your
Golden Retrievers scripted. I like Golden Retrievers. Different. I like all dogs. I like all dogs. Golden Retrievers. I like them. They're nice. They're friendly. For the most part, they're calm. I think they're really nice dogs. Are they my favorite dog? No. Golden Retrievers would not be my favorite. My Golden Retrievers are probably not my favorite dog breed, but you know, I certainly like them. I think they're great. I think they're great dogs. Yeah, and Kaibo, they are known to have health issues, unfortunately. Oh, Rhodesian Ridgebacks, Mannix. I would love to have a Rhodesian Ridgeback, but I don't think I could have. I don't think I could give it proper enrichment. I think a Rhodesian Ridgeback would get bored with me because they are working. They are working dogs. They are working dogs for sure. And yeah.
belong.
You're also going to want to start slowly selling off all of your stuff.
The keyword is slowly, because if you do this too quick, people will definitely be sus.
And the keyword here is slowly, because if you do it too quickly, people kind of get sus about that sort of thing.
Randomly ghost all your family and friends for about 3 months,
Completely ghosting all of your family and friends for about 2 to 3 months
and then regain connection.
before reaching back out again.
Do this around 3 to 5 times, and they'll think it's perfectly normal.
You have to do this 5, 6, 7 times. That way, by the time you actually do go and disappear, they're not immediately worried about it.
Next, I suggest learning some outdoor skills,
You're going to want to teach yourself some survival skills.
such as hunting, fishing, survival, etc.
Hunting, camping, and farming.
Because what you're gonna do next is migrate far away from any people.
Because you're going to have to go.
Yeah, she's you can tell she's deliberately changing up 1 or 2 words with every sentence to try and make it quote unquote her own. Yeah, there's a deliberate, like, she's trying to change it up so she could say, oh no, I made it my own thing.
Off the grid, somewhere remote
Stay there for the rest of your life.
for the rest of your life.
If you're over the age of 18, it's perfectly legal.
If you're over 18, this is perfectly legal to do.
Jace was also popular for her endless stream of life hacks, and while they always felt intriguing and original, it turns out these were also simply plagiarized.
Did you know that if you replace this word en with simple,
Just delete this en dot and type in simple,
it'll simplify the entire article for you?
and Wikipedia will dumb it down for you.
But the name of your textbook, file type, 2 dots, PDF.
Type in the name of the book your teacher's trying to get you to buy, followed by file type : PDF,
You might just be able to find your entire textbook.
and the whole textbook will just appear for free.
Despite the mounting evidence, no one called her out until Jaya stole a video by a TikToker named Yo Mikes.
Boom, the bomb exploded, you have to act immediately.
Boom, the bomb went off, you have to act fast.
First of all, don't look at the flash because it's going to blind you.
Don't look at the flash, it'll blind you.
If you don't have a chance to get to a shelter, your safest bet is to lay down face down and cover your head.
If you can't find shelter, your best bet is going to be to lay down on the ground, face down, covering your head.
You have to understand there's still X-rays, gamma rays, beta rays.
There's going to be X-rays, but also gamma rays and thermal rays.
They're going to be actively burning you alive.
They're going to be actively burning you,
It's not going to feel good, but you have to survive.
which are not going to feel good.
Take the pain and run for shelter.
You have to get up, fight through the pain, and just find fucking shelter.
Mike therefore posted proof only Jace
Oh boy.
copies me, gaining 430,000 likes. She stole your flow word for word, bar for bar. My whole shtick. She trying to get any attention at this point. Word for word and pick for pick. Others defended JS writing, or she googled the same topics you searched.
Again, we've already discussed this. This argument does not work if you are doing practically an identical presentation. Even if you change a couple of the words around, if your presentation is identical and the majority of your delivery is identical, yeah, it's stealing. You're stealing content. And these are like, okay, so these people that are like defending her or should Google the same topics as you, they're either fans of her, so they're standing for her, or they're just trying to fuck with shit and they're trying to get people riled up. That is entirely possible. They're just trying to get people riled up. I would not be at all surprised if that was an intent, because people do that in comments all the fucking time. All the time, people will post shit specifically to try and get folks riled up. Turns out you live near DC. Yeah, well. Yeah, oh, it's... I don't know if it's denial. It's... I don't know if it'd be... It's hard to say if they're living in denial or if they're just like rabidly or dogmatic defending their creator or something. I mean, who the hell knows?
And the same pictures popped up, yet Mike clarified all of what I said was written in a script by me. JS simply ignored the call out until it disappeared. However, over just the previous week, her content theft is again going viral after she copied a video by Everyday Alex.
Remember when only JS got cancelled for saying the N-word? Apparently that didn't teach them to be a better person, because look what they just did. When you get a new job, do just...
Wait. As I've said before, I'm largely unfamiliar with only JS. Is only JS a they, them? It is... Does anybody know? Because I'm not looking her up. Is she a they, them person? Okay. Okay.
Just enough to not get fired.
You're gonna put in the bare minimum, just enough not to get fired.
Don't take on any extra work.
Don't go above and beyond.
And then after about 6 months, or when a new position opens up,
Like 6 months or whenever a new position opens up,
start coming in early, take work home.
you're gonna come into work early, you're gonna ask to bring like work home late.
Your boss will ask you why the big change.
Your boss to come up and be like, what's up with this like sudden change?
You'll tell him that you've discovered you can't have kids.
You're gonna be like, oh, I just realized that I can't ever have children.
So you're gonna try really hard from now on.
So I really just wanna like throw myself into my work.
They will promote you without you even asking.
You guys are gonna get the job without even asking for it.
After getting no response.
Okay, first of all, this is horrible advice. Like, regardless of the content creator, this is horrible fucking advice. Like, if anybody was to take this seriously, fucking no. Because it is a blanket lie that is going to come out. Like, first and foremost, you're not going to get promoted because you give a sob story about I can't have kids. That ain't going to fly. Because the company does not give a fuck. So the advice in it of itself is dog shit. Because no company will give a fuck that you cannot have kids. That will have precisely zero influence on any promotional decision. And that's before we even get into the fact that she's copying content. I don't know.
Response, Alex called her out again.
Only JS is a notorious content thief. Her entire account has been built on stealing.
And after pressure began to mount, JS offered her reply.
She denied it and said this, that we both got the idea from...
But Kanito, that's not necessarily true. That they'll see you only have your job and no family to devote to. Saying you can't have kids does not mean you do not have a significant other. Does not mean that you might not adopt. It's the angle seems like it's like a sympathy bit, which companies have no sympathy. So, well, okay, but Andrea, here's like I understand where your angle is coming from. Don't forget it was originally said by this person, who is not a woman and cannot have children. So, this is where the originating came from. To say, is that a man is approaching saying, I can't have kids. The job is going to say, so fucking what? When hi, Matthias. Exactly, Walt. people are numbers. And, an employee, especially a male employee, coming up with the sob story, I just found out I can't have kids, is not going to incentivize, it is not going to be an incentive for a company to promote you. Especially with the fact that there is a history of you barely doing the minimum, and then all of the sudden, you're now suddenly productive, and they're saying, what's going on with you? And I just have kids, I want to throw myself into work. A lot of people are going to see through that. Did his video say woman edition? Hang on, did I miss that? I don't see that. I don't see it saying woman edition. No, I see nothing of that. Hang on.
Person, because look what they just did. When you get a new job, do just enough to not get.
Okay, flashed in so quick. Okay, so it was woman edition. All right. My point still stands. They're not gonna look at it that way, because that's not how companies think. They're really not. They're especially in a corporate position, they're not gonna look at it of like, oh, we don't have to worry about her taking maternity leave or having issues with kids. They're not gonna care. Point blank, they are not gonna care. Because what it's going to come down to, in a promotion, at least in a corporate position, is who's kissed the most ass. Who is the brown noser? And I'm sorry, if you are doing the bare minimum beforehand, and then all of a sudden doing hard work, and then giving that excuse, the people looking to do the promoting are going to go, wait, you were doing fuck all just a couple months ago, and now all of a sudden you're working hard when a promotion has come up? Like, they're going to see this. The people that are doing the hiring are going to see this. It is not going to go this is not a fact that will be hidden from them. So, again, the logic is still incredibly flawed, and especially in a corporate job, does not work this way. So, again, my point still stands. This is horrific advice. Granted, I mean, you're in a corporate position, you're working for a corporation, so you're fucked any way you look at it. But this is not, this advice does you no bad. None at all.
Content thief. Her entire account has been built on stealing.
And after pressure began to mount, JS offered her reply.
She denied it and said that we both got the idea from the same Reddit post.
The message.
Sorry about the raid today, guy. Thanks, mods, for handling it and messaging me. This guy's claiming I stole his content, but we use the same Reddit page and read off it. Just gonna ignore it because, honestly, it's kind of silly. Hope you'll... What? Okay, I need more context with this, because this sounds... Unless there's some other raid that I'm familiar with, and granted, in social media, the only raid I know about is Twitch. I need some context for this.
Read this guy is claiming I stole his content, but we used the same Reddit page and read off of it. I'm just gonna ignore it because honestly it's kinda silly, yet Alex explained that his idea was never even from Reddit.
I am offering $10,000 to charity if she can send me the Reddit post.
It's that one Reddit post written by that one guy. With JS clearly lying, Alex applied more pressure.
I was so confident I didn't get it off Reddit that I offered $10,000 to...
Yeah, well, I mean, take me whatever he's too, but the post that she made? Hang on. The post that she made, sorry about the raid, she would have had to initiate it. So why is she apologizing if she initiated the raid and the mods handling something? Oh, I know this resides a Discord. That's why, like, is there such a thing as Discord raids? Like, I've never heard of that. Like, if this was like a streaming raid, she would have had to initiate the raid. So why is she apologizing and thanking the mods for handling it? That's why I'm confused. I'm like, the context is. I need context to understand it. Okay, so it's
the type with breaching shotguns and CS gas, obviously.
obviously cryptic. Yeah. Of course. How could I be so silly? Well, not your dog. It made it sound like she raided someone else, but I'm seeing people saying that Discord raids is when one server just mobs another server. So, okay. Yeah, okay. So people would join other Discord servers just to fuck with them. Fair enough. Okay.
It's that one Reddit post written by that one guy. With JS clearly lying, Alex applied more pressure.
I was so confident I didn't get it off Reddit that I offered $10,000 to anybody who could find it.
Uploading a compilation of JS stealing TikToks, leading JS to start a live stream, excited to prove him wrong by showing this long lost Reddit post.
This whole stream is gonna be getting this $10,000, drop charity names that you would like to see this guy donate $10,000 fucking dollars to, because that's what we're gonna do. I got this video from Reddit.
She claims she screenshotted the post many years beforehand and would therefore have to find it.
I actually haven't even sat down and found the screenshot yet. There's gotta be well over like 30,000 screenshots in my phone right now. I should have done this before starting the stream.
Yet it seems she did find it before her.
Okay. I don't normally like to do this, but chat, I have a question for you. This right here, do we think this is how many total subs that she has for her Twitch channel? Do we think that this might be total subs? 203 out of 300? That's for a month. Okay. So that's like a monthly goal. Okay. Okay. I was curious because she has a very active online presence. So something felt off about this. And so you guys think it was just a monthly goal. Okay. Fair, good enough. Good enough. And Baby Jeebus, I don't screenshot a lot of stuff, so I'm in the same boat as you. I do not screenshot a lot of stuff.
Her stream, as embarrassingly, the screenshot was saved right there in her bookmarks. Despite this, she eventually got it on her phone.
I found the screenshot. It's this one right here of a Reddit post, of a Reddit comment, and I took this screenshot March 20th, 2020 at 7:24 p.m. This is the screenshot I took of Reddit.
Seemingly.
Okay. Hang on. What is this? Came across this strategy on 4chan a while ago. Obviously, I've never tried it myself, but it seems like it could work for the right person. Step 1, when you start a new job, do just enough to keep it. Don't stand out or take extra tasks just avoid getting fired. Well, I mean, step 1, you're getting it from fucking 4chan. Thank you, Mannix. Yeah, I mean, number 1, this is like, you're getting this from fucking 4chan. That's your first mistake. Alright, step 2, after 3 to 6 months, when a better paying position opens, make a sudden shift, start coming in early, working harder, blah blah blah. If boss asks you how to change, if you're a man, I found out the girl I'm seeing is pregnant, I need to be more responsible and earn more money. Suitable advice to use this. If you're a woman, I realize I can't have children, so I'm dedicating myself fully to my career. Bonus step, if anyone asked you about the baby later, say it was a miscarriage, the topic was sensitive, so people won't pry. If you're a woman who later has children, it'll seem like a miracle securing your position further. Oh, you fucking kidding me? No. This could help someone climb the ladder to a 6-figure salary. Are you fucking kidding me? I mean, the advice itself is horrible. Which is no surprise, because this person is claiming they found it on 4chan.
From 4chan. You know, the one where you wear a fedora and stare uncomfortably at women. I haven't seen it work yet.
Stare, Cryptic? How do you stare at women? Gotcha.
Proving all the haters wrong.
I'm absolutely so fucking tired of people claiming that I'm stealing their content, like from TikTok, and I'm just not.
Until Everyday Alex proved that the Reddit post and screenshot was made by JS herself.
We did some digging and we found she.
Cryptic, you better not be flying or I'm gonna be calling you Liv 2.0. Patrick, you stare very maladily. How does one stare maladily, Pactra? I must know, how does one do that? You're driving. Oh, for good, just as bad.
He doctored a screenshot.
He'd firstly show that JS had modified the screenshot's date.
And I took the screenshot March 20th, 2020.
The date thing is meaningless. Here's a fake post we made, and this is how easy it was for us to change the date.
Proven by showing that the screenshot could have only been taken on the most recent iPhone.
JS claims her screenshot was taken in 2020, but the screenshot she showed had a display of 1290 by 2796. The only iPhone that has that display is the iPhone 15 Pro Max, which was released late 2023.
Holy fuck, this man is breaking out the tech receipts. This guy went fucking, okay, I'm breaking out the calipers and I'm measuring the screen size on the screen and it only has this aspect ratio which only came out like, holy fuck. This man didn't come out with just the receipts. This man broke out the goddamn tech manual. Oh, shit. You need to enhance. Damn.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
Shown here, she had an iPhone 12 in 2020.
But in case this didn't already prove it, Alex then showed exactly how.
Oh, you got stuck? Easy. Okay. Easy. Hang on. I'm going to back it up because this is worth seeing. This is worth seeing, okay?
I mean, with 10K on the line, can you blame him?
No, heck, not at all. It's just the degree of which this man's just snapping out these tech facts is just impressive.
The date thing is meaningless. Here's a fake post we made, and this is how easy it was for us to change the date.
Proven by showing that the screenshot could have only been taken on the most recent iPhone.
JS claims her screenshot was taken in 2020, but the screenshot she showed had a display of 1290 by 2796. The only iPhone that has that display is the iPhone 15 Pro Max, which was released late 2023. As shown here, she had an iPhone 12 in 2020.
But in case this didn't already prove it, Alex then showed exactly how the post was faked.
We use software that searches Reddit for recent deleted posts and found that someone named JSYT posted the full script on a subreddit called r/badfaketext. Obviously, she did this so she would have a real looking chunk of text she could use in her main doctored screenshot.
After Alex aired his video, JS conveniently deleted her live stream.
Caught. Baba? Oh, shit. Well now. JS, your retort.
However, her behavior hasn't changed, as she just posted the following ripoff.
If you're attracted to your friends, partners.
If you're attracted to your friends, partners.
And when asked where did you find this out, she once again lied. This series is from some conversations my psych professor liked to have with us about attraction. I highly doubt it.
Oh my god, but... Okay. Sonny, Jace has been called out many times. This is obvious, but here's the thing. We are living in the age of... Wait, what, Taurus? That she's still doing it? You act surprised. You know why? Because It's still working.